Welcome to Crypto Dash demo. Crypto Dash is a technical analysis based dashboard which is aiming to provide traders or investors if it's a good time to enter the cryptocurrency market for the selected currency and also how it is performing against other ones or the overall market. So with the dashboard, let's get started. On the left hand side, we have the controllers here. The first controller is the target currency we want to check, and by default it is starting with BTC. And let's select for Ethereum, and we can see it against USD, BTC and Ethereum for any currency. And the third one is the lookback days. So let's get the last 100 days for Ethereum. It is loading and it is loaded. Here we have a range selector for the days if you want to filter in, filter out for a broader, narrower range. So starting with this above plot here, we have our classic candlestick chart, and on top of it the Connors RSI is plotted. What Connors RSI is showing is the overbought or oversold situation. When it is a lower value, usually below 10 is a great sign that it is oversold, and it usually picks up from there. So here we see on January 11 and 12 it is showing lower values, and this is especially something very valuable in a bull market. It usually appreciates from there, and we see in the following days the price actually appreciates. And on this chart we also see on the left side some images. These images are recognizing these candles automatically, and based on these candles it is showing how the market can move potentially with a prediction percentage, and ranking this pattern with a certain ranking. Here the lower ranking represents a stronger signal, and more information on how this works is available in the description. On the bottom we have the MACD indicator. MACD indicator is an indicator designed to show the general market trend. This is using the classic 12 and 26 day settings for faster and slower moving averages. When the green line here is above the red one, it implies a bullish market condition, and we can expect the price to continue increasing during that period. So in this page we get an idea of how for the given day we can expect the future to go, and also what kind of a cycle we are currently in. So moving on to the second one here. On top we have our selected currency, in this case Ethereum, against the total market cap. With the lines we see how the actual total caps are changing, and with the bars we see how the daily percents are changed with respect to the previous day. So how this can be utilized is usually when there is an inconsistency like this one here, when the market appreciated and for that day Ethereum is depreciated, we can usually expect a balancing act in the following days, and this is actually what happened in the following days here. This chart is also a good indicator to check the selected currency, how it is performing against the total market. It is a good benchmark to see. And the below one here, it is the ranking comparison. For the selected currency, it plots by default how its ranking is changing over time. In this case, for Ethereum, it is always on the second place. And here we can select the other ones and it will be plotting on top of it. So here we have Neo and Nano on top, and we can see how their ranking is changing over time. And this shows us if it is a trending coin or not. It is a good tool to compare the similar coins racing for a higher ranking in the market basically. And on the third and last step here we have the social interactions chart here. This is showing us for certain channels how the interactions are changing, and this can be a good indicator of the price. If it is too hyped, it can be a good time to sell, or vice versa. It can be definitely checked against the price. Here we have other metrics as well, other social media channels like Facebook and Twitter, and also even GitHub is available here to see the how the development activity is changing, if it is actively developed or not. And on the bottom one here we have the OnChain Metrics. The OnChain Metrics is from the into the block here. We have this 4 gauges and their average is here given as the summary score. And how to interpret this is, if these metrics are above 0.75, it's a bullish sign, and when they are below 0.25, it is a bearish sign, otherwise it is neutral. And this is the current standing of the dashboard. There is a lot of obvious UI fixes to do, or new things to bring in, but it is a 1.0 version at this point. And would this tool be something that you would use in your trading decisions, or do you have any ideas for introducing new features? Please let me know in the comments section. Thanks a lot for listening.